up, guys? There we go. We have we have another 15 minutes. I just started early. What's up, Aiden Pierce? You're supposed to be on the trailer, dude. On your way to Ubisoft. Let me know if the music is too loud. Is the music too loud? Unknown. What you can do here, here's something you can do before the announcement starts. By the way, guys, my name is Alex. Welcome to the live stream. Anybody interested in playing Watch Dogs 2? I want to be playing it on my PC very soon. What get have ich bin Deutsch? Turn off music? Do you want to just lower it? Lower the volume of the music? Don't worry, when the actual live stream starts, what we'll do... Oh, something's going on. There we go, they have a countdown. They have an actual video countdown on their webpage. I like this countdown. This is nicer than my countdown. So here's what we'll do. All right. So once the stream, the announcement starts. Once the announcement starts, we'll turn off the music. We'll turn off the chat so you can. We'll do it on full screen so you're. So you can see it in full screen. For the meantime, while we're waiting, the 12 plus minutes that we are waiting right now, if you are looking for a shout out, there's one cool shout out that you can get if you subscribe to the channel. I'm not bribing you to subscribe to the channel, but you will get a cool shout out. But I will turn off the shout out during the actual program. All right. Yeah, somebody's ass is over here. Is this full? Let's 1080p, man. 1080p. There we go. What's up, Kieran Awatade? Do you think Watch Dogs was poorly executed first time round? What do you think? Yeah, I mean, you needed a lot more than just, you know. There you go. There's your shout out. Unknown High. Thanks for the subscribe. Don't worry, you'll get your shout out as long as your channel subscriptions aren't private. You'll get the shout out. Thanks for the subscribes, by the way. Subscribes. Is my volume too loud? Too low? It looks like my microphone is too weak right now. No problem, Rodmaster. I want to play this. I want to lower my personal volume here. There we go. King Hoagi Gamer. King Hoagi Gamer. Thanks for the sub. People, I need to say that we should realists. We know who Ubisoft are. You are correct there. I'm Brian. You are correct. But you know, let's hope they change their strategy for the better. What did you like best about Watch Dogs? Give us some personal feedback. Dude, that's some... Are you working for Ubisoft? Are you asking me about... You're asking some very deep stuff. You know, I think Watch Dogs was an okay game. It just needed a little bit more, you know, a little bit... Kind of needed some excitement. It was a little too stale, in my opinion. You know, if you put in something like You put it right next to Grand Theft Auto. I'm sorry if I have a Grand Theft Auto poster behind me. That's not on purpose, okay? But you know, I would have wanted more, you know, drama and action when it comes to the story and maybe some side quests for Watch Dogs. I thought it was a little too, you know, stale in my opinion. Maybe it's the acting, maybe it's the story, but you know, I'm still excited to check it out. Andy I'm sorry if I'm reading your name wrong, you know, Sketch. Thanks for watching from Germany. Chopper Guy, I like your name, man. You got 9 minutes.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way.
Linda Mayfield, thanks for the subscribe. Do a rape face. What is a rape? How do I do a rape face? By the way, I'm reading the chat right onto my left monitor. Here's the actual stream in front of me, and I'm watching the monitor on the left. So one thing I forgot to do, and I don't think I'll do, but I would have, if I had a choice, I would have brought up some water. For an open world game, I don't think they've done too bad. Yeah, that's true, that's true. In comparison to Assassin's Creed, though, it has a lot to prove if it's going to succeed as much as the Assassin's Creed franchise. Yeah, Assassin's Creed, it has its ups and downs, but you know, it has something about Assassin's Creed made it live for so long. Out of new franchises like that are very hard to find. That's why I was kind of excited about, you know, this is unrelated. I don't know if you're a Ubisoft fan, but Ubisoft or Ubisoft? How do we pronounce Ubisoft? Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? Graphical downgrade in 9 minutes. That's harsh. That's savage. Savage. I dare you to say good eye, mate, without having an Australian accent. Yeah, I want to see the Assassin's Creed movie. Assassin's Creed. I'm having a hard time. I'm getting a lisp right now. Assassin's. Ubisoft, not Ubisoft. What kind of games are you playing, guys? Oh. What's up, Jerry Vic? My body is ready. I do this kind of part-time. 60 minutes for a new Minecraft game. Dude, did you know that I think it was last month I decided to play Minecraft. No, not Minecraft. Minesweeper on my phone. I just gave up on Android or phone gaming entirely. I gave up. No games are ever any good on phones. So I've decided I'll just play Minesweeper, like a classic Minesweeper. 5 minutes. Been playing the latest Tom Clancy. You mean The Division, right? I didn't play The Division, unfortunately. I should have, but that was a time when I didn't have a lot of free time to play video games. I mean, maybe I still don't, but that wasn't exactly the exact amount of, month in the year for me that I didn't have anything to spare to play The Division. I really wanted to. I'm on a different computer. I'm not Linda Mayfield. That's my grandma's name. Well, say hi to your grandma, dude. Are you a guy or a girl? You're not Linda, so Linda Mayfield's grandchild. Welcome. I like Watch Dogs 1. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. I used to have a Watch Dogs cap. It doesn't mean it's small in my head. Watch Dogs 1 was okay. There was a lot of bugs initially, and there's still, driving's still weird. They need to get that right. Let me just check my my audio levels, so I won't be speaking for like a minute. Alright, I realized the volume on the music was pretty loud, so I lowered it a little bit. Hopefully that works. That helps. No, dude. I'm checking my audio level on my phone.
And his name is John.
What's this? J Barnes 501, thanks for the sub. Did you know, what's his name? James Buchanan Barnes is the name of the Winter Soldier. Buchanan. James. What's up, Romar? What's up, Antonio Arenas, I think? Yep. Tapos na ba yung Huawei P9? No, it's the Huawei P9 discount is on June 11 to 12. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. We're here. In about when it's about 20 seconds left, I'll turn off the turn off all the alerts, turn off all the music and stuff.
And his name is John.
Randika Pavis, thanks for the subscribe. Did you really pick your name as Barnes, as Bucky Barnes? James Buchanan Barnes as the Winter Soldier? Fallout 4 is cool, but my companions have started to leave me. Alright, not because of a bug. They started to leave me because of a bug. Alright, I'm turning off all the alerts. I'm sorry if you're gonna subscribe. There's no more time. I'm gonna turn off the John Cena alert. And we're gonna go full screen. There we go. No chat, no webcam, just the stream. Alright, turning off my microphone.
It starts with reality. With Watch Dogs, it always starts with reality. It doesn't mean we cannot be imaginative or all of that, but in reality, hacking and people who break systems are pretty creative naturally. So we want to inspire ourselves from them.
This is a big moment for us in production. Basically, all the parts of the game are colliding together for the first time. And for the past months, we've been able to play the game from beginning to end. So now we see how things are coming together, and you could almost say the game has a life of its own at this point.
When you finish a game after almost 5 years, you need to sleep on it a little bit. Then afterwards, what's exciting is when you start really understanding what you tried to do with the first game, what went well, what went less good, and also what the players have said.
So Watch Dogs was, first of all, a new IP, which is a big deal. It means that you start from almost nothing.
I think the new idea in Watch Dogs 1 was to talk about an hyper-connected society, something that was becoming very important in our day-to-day lives. Chicago was one of the most surveilled cities in North America, so we talked a lot about cameras and surveillance and being watched.
When you played Watch Dogs, you probably played something you never played before because the city was sort of alive. People were not just people walking around the street, but you could hack into their lives and you could exploit them, you could see their secrets, you could manipulate the city, the bridges and the steam pipes and the traffic lights. What we basically created with Watch Dogs 1 was a playground where everything was connected.
So finally shipping the game. Well, a lot of people were happy and excited. We also got a lot of feedback, and we listened to that feedback. I personally spent months reading forums and reading all of the player feedbacks I could see on the web. We wanted to know what people felt and what they wanted to get from the game and what we could improve in the future. At that point, we knew we were going to make a Watch Dogs 2. We felt like we really did a big milestone with the original Watch Dogs. But with Watch Dogs 2, we could really deliver on the fantasy of being a hacker.
This time around, we're in San Francisco. For us, San Francisco struck the chord because it meant the very birth of the attitude of a hacker.
Shot here in San Francisco cost $350.
Home's smart houses are calibrated to anticipate your every need.
You're listening to Rock the Grid.
As if you want to.
For this setting of Watch Dogs 2, we wanted to have a different vibe.
So our San Francisco keeps all the important parts of the Bay Area. And there's a different feel, different vibe, a different look to all of the areas of our world.
We wanted to kind of represent all these different areas and the different collections of people that live in these areas and what their lifestyles and their personalities are like.
So we're building a game where basically it's almost a simulation. You're in that world, and if you stop moving and you look around, you feel the world is alive, right? This is the promise of what an open world game is. We broke the feeling that the world is centered on you, the player. So characters shouldn't only react to you, they should react to each other. You know, maybe people start fights. Maybe someone calls the cops on someone else than you. Maybe a dog barks after someone else and chases him down the street. You need to feel as if this city is alive, even if you do nothing. And then if you start doing things, if you start playing in the world, the city should react to what you're doing. It should feel normal. It should surprise you also in how it reacts.
We were really interested in the city itself. It almost feels like the Wild West of technology. And how couldn't you set something in the Wild West of technology?
It's a world that has a lot of potential for gameplay. I mean, if you're a hacker and you go in Silicon Valley and you have the head office of some of the biggest tech company in the world, what will you do? Can you hack into those places? What will you find? So it's a very intriguing setting for a hacker who's exploring the world. So as we're crafting this world, we're putting in it all of the factions that should be in it. So for example, we have various criminal groups trying to fight over the underground of the city. We also have corporations trying to make money and potentially even manipulate people in society. And we also have other groups of hackers trying to tap into the technology that has been set up in the city. Once again, CTOS, the smart city system that was in the first Watch Dogs, is installed in San Francisco, and various people are trying to tap into it to exercise control, power, or to try to make money.
In creating a hero for Watch Dogs 2, we wanted somebody new, somebody that could embody the spirit of California and the spirit of San Francisco. But we needed somebody who was going to be really worthy of all the cool stuff that we wanted to do in the game. So, our hero in Watch Dogs 2 is Marcus Holloway. He's a young hacker, very brilliant in what he does because of the injustices that he's seen, both being from Oakland and also having been profiled the wrong way and being accused of a crime he actually didn't commit. That sort of made him go against the system.
In terms of visual, we always try to create iconic attributes to the character so that he can be memorable and people wants to play him, but still feels credible inside our world. He's a perfect blend between somebody that's tech savvy, that represents a little bit the internet culture, but also has that athletic and rebellious feeling to him.
So we had to decide from the beginning what things were comparable between Aiden and Marcus and what things would be different. We focused on parkour. We wanted Marcus to be a lot better at parkour than Aiden. And we're not talking about just like climbing on things, but like being able to like flow and chain moves together. So he's a pretty good fighter, but he's got some interesting quirks too. He's a more expressive guy. We really tried hard to figure out what kind of melee weapon Marcus would have. We tried a whole bunch of things, and some things were pretty cool, and some things just didn't work at all. We did a lot of research, and we basically did what Marcus would have done. We went onto the internet, and we started watching videos and started reading websites and tried to figure out what kind of stuff we could make. Pretty much all the stuff that you probably shouldn't search at work. In the end, what we stumbled across was this idea of taking a billiard ball and attaching it to a paracord lanyard. And we took this and we handed this to the stunt team, and the first thing that we saw was it was fast. It was so fast, like we couldn't believe how fast they were swinging this around their body. And as soon as I saw this video, I'm like, this is crazy. We got it.
Citizens of the world, May we have your attention?
When we say we want to make a game about hacking, really a hacker, it's a culture, but you can have various motivations. The motivation we're excited about was what we call hacktivism, people who want to impact society and have ideals to defend.
So just in the background and in the fantasy of it, you're not a hacker in Watch Dogs 2. You're a DedSec hacker. You're a member of a community. And you're doing grand stuff and big exposure of important information to society because you're not alone and you're working with other people.
The first thing that you have to do when you're talking about hackers is you kind of have to respect where they came from originally. Their messages sound very serious, but there's also a lulzy element to it, the way they have fun with what they're saying. We took that and we said, okay, so what if this is the sort of the spirit of DedSec and of our heroes? What if their spirit is still rooted in the trolling, it's a joke, we're gonna have fun with it, but they still have something important to say?
The DedSec visual was really important for me because it represents everything that's cool about Watch Dogs. It's stylized, it's edgy, and it's raw, and it's underground, tapping into the horror genre, tapping into the internet culture with all the memes, and also all the visual language of the internet.
So there are various characters, various people inside of DedSec. Some are a bit more violent, some have more ideals, some are maybe more intellectual. But they all have in common that they want to fight to preserve a sense of freedom. They don't want people to abuse tech to take control over people. But, you know, I'm not saying they are knights, you know. they are rebellious, they do their own things, their own way, and they want to have fun. That's also one thing, is, you know, a sense of freedom, also a sense of fun through that group.
We are DedSec. Join us.
The new idea for hacking in Watch Dogs 2 is to let the player create his own solutions.
We're adding a lot more depth to hacking. So you have a lot more control, a lot more flexibility in how you hack the world.
So one big category of hacking in Watch Dogs 2 is the entire branch of pushing remote controls to its limit.
One of the big things on Watch Dogs is hacking vehicles. I think this is a real game changer because vehicles are everywhere in the world, and if you can hack into the drive system of a car, you can pretty much drive it wherever you want.
So making sure if you see a forklift in the world, it shouldn't be a forklift. You can just like move the box up, down. You should, just like a camera, press a button and become that thing.
One of the core things that we're doing is we're opening up the game with Watch Dogs 2. You can hack every character. You can hack every car in the game. And you can hack most of the electronics within the city. So that's a lot of potential targets for hacking. And that's not even counting your own tools.
Well, in Watch Dogs 2, we brought in a lot more toys and things to play with because we wanted to embrace the maker culture.
DedSec have these really interesting, intricate guns. They're built on a 3D printer. Basically the cutting edge technology of 3D printing, which is actually building it with metal. It's also got this really cool taser. So if you want to play the game completely non-lethal and not actually kill anybody, you can totally do that.
We're playing with a lot more crafted items and a lot more of little devices that you can use.
One of the things that people kind of like that we've done, they really like what we've done, is we've created toys for Marcus. He has an RC jumper. It's got little wheels, and it's even got this little robotic arm that he can sort of deploy, and he can interact with things. He can unplug things and replug them and take out screws. It's a neat little toy. And then the other gadget he's got is this quadcopter. And it's more about scouting and being the eye in the sky. First person view on it is incredible, because you're just zipping through the city. It feels like you're flying. Well, you are flying.
Another branch, which is kind of connected to it, is the concept of manipulating people.
In Watch Dogs 1, you could only hack the people that were marked as potential target. Now, you can target the person you want, and you can hack them in multiple ways. For example, I could hack one person and distract them, have their phone ringing so they look at their phone to create a distraction. Later on in the game, you'll also be able to do things we call mass hacking, which is, well, why only hack one if you could hack them all?
There's one thing that I really believe about Watch Dogs players is that there is no Watch Dogs player. There are many types of Watch Dogs players.
You should be deciding how you want to play the game. So that means you can play a mission full gun blazing, that's the way you like to play, full stealth, or through hacking only, project yourself in computers, take control of electronics, influence people, and try to get to your goal that way.
We try to really support all players' types across all different styles of play, and also allow players to combine and mash these styles and play together too. If you've been playing a certain way for a while, we want the game to kind of challenge you to try different things, but also not force you into playing the game a certain way.
We work to improve the driving, make it more accessible while keeping all the different styles of vehicles and adding a lot of physics and feel to all the vehicles. So we keep the depth, but have more accessibility. The team is super happy with the result we've had, and I hope gamers will be just as excited. We are very excited by the potential of what we call seamless online. We start doing that in Watch Dogs 1, so we're expanding on that. We cross path with friends in the city. So you playing in single player and you're crossing path with another player who's also playing in single player. Both of you are members of DedSec, so you're friends, and you can just walk up to each other, you'll say hello, hit the button, and form a co-op team. And what we're going to be showing in the next couple of months is an example of how those things work together to create magical gameplay moments.
The city of San Francisco and the whole Bay Area is exciting. It's vast. You're going to find a ton of things to do that are unique to you.
Basically build your own moments. You know, create a situation that you start laughing at and you say, wow, this happened, and you want to share it with friends.
You don't want to just be like a roller coaster or a theme park ride where I go through all the same beats as everybody else.
You decide what you want to be spending your time doing. That can be multiplayer, that can be focusing on stories, that can be just exploring the world. Whichever activity you do, we're going to make sure you get rewarded to get you closer to the end game. That's kind of the promise we're making to gamers.
You always know it when something starts to click, it starts to work. Everything changed.
You stop seeing individual components, animations, or texture maps, or vehicles. You just start to see the experience as a whole.
Changes on the floor. People get excited about it.
This is it. It exists.
We are always making the game with the player in mind. They have always been the driving force.
When you come with a sequel that really earns its due, you know, that really does a lot of new things, that has a lot of surprises, it's a great feeling.
In the end, there's nothing more accurate than this. Looking at something, trying to understand it, solely for up with the system.
That's it. November. I suppose that's the end of it. I don't know. We'll see if they'll end the stream. They end the stream, that's it. Pretty interesting. What's up, Darren? The Titan X could not reach 60 FPS. What resolution is that? But yeah, the first Watch Dogs was kind of meh. They might have a playable demo at E3. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's check their website. See what we got here. Nope. Still shows the same. Yep, still the stream. It's pretty cool. Game looks pretty cool. I don't know if they're gonna show anything else. We can rewatch the thing real quickly. Aiden Pierce is not happy. He's not happy with his new game. Let's bring back the stream alerts. Well, it looks like that's the end of their stream. We can rewatch some parts of it if you want. Hang on. Stream Warrior. There we go. Streamer is back up. We're gonna rewatch parts of the stream. Talk about it, but the information is there. I mean, okay, the live stream is over. All right. Thanks for watching. So we can try to. Can we rewatch the part of the stream there? Or nope. Live event has ended. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll rewatch my stream. This is a quick recap of what happened. Where's back up?
Together for the first time. And for the past month,
Your name? Did you really pick your name?
All of that, and they were all.
Let's watch the trailer.
this is a big moment for us in production. Basically, all the parts of the game are colliding together for the first time. And for the past months, we've been able to play the game from beginning to end. So now we see how things are coming together, and you could almost say the game has a life of its own at this point.
When you finish a game after almost,
I think we got the trailer.
Strike the chord, because it meant the very birth of the attitude of a hacker.
Shot here in San Francisco costs $350.
Homes, smart houses are calibrated to anticipate your every need.
You're listening to Rock the Grid.
For the setting of Watch Dogs 2, we wanted to.
So if you want to watch more of that stuff, you can just click the.
And his name is John C.
Oh, it's in Arabic. Your name is in Arabic. So, thanks for the subscribe, this guy. This is Arabic, right? I got this guy. Yeah, that name. Right there. Thanks for the subscribe. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I can't read that. So yeah, looks like the game is going to be based in San Francisco. I forgot the name of the protagonist. He is of a colored. He is a colored person. Let's not be racist or anything. He lives in San Francisco, it looks like, and he does the hacking. There's an organization. They have an underground organization called the DeadSec.
And his name is John C.
I won't lie, it looks like, it looks a little bit like GTA. Even more so than Watch Dogs 1. But, I would like to see San Francisco, in this game. These streets right here reminds me of San Andreas. But of course, it's San Francisco. So I want to see more of those San Francisco hills. And, you know, I didn't get to see a lot of that. We didn't get to see a lot of that in this video. In their trailer. In their announcement. They showed more of the pier. Pier? I do want to see their Golden Gate Bridge. But yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot of information aside from that. Hopefully we'll see more in E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo. Let's play some music. There we go. We have an awesome looking protagonist on Alden Pierce. You know, he's cool. He does parkour, it seems. Seems like they've added a bit of parkour elements to the game. This is a guy. Here's a guy. Their live stream is their live stream isn't in like it's in, the frame rate of their live stream is low. I mean, I'm streaming at 60 FPS, guys. So, maybe I should have just set it to 30 FPS. Their bitrate is really not so good. Anyway, I actually did not know I was streaming at 60 FPS. I thought I was on 30, but I'll change that soon. Yeah, he looks kind of cool. I did like the original Watch Dogs one. I mean, it's no, you know, it's not a blockbuster game, or it wasn't such a memorable game, but it's worth playing at least. Maybe there are more than one? That's possible. They didn't show any of the other characters so far. Yeah, let's hope it's more optimized than Watch Dogs 1. I'm really not liking their frame rate on their live stream and the bit rate that they're streaming at. It's kind of, it's really mushy quality. But you know, hopefully the game is much better than their live stream. So I don't know. There's your Watch Dogs 1. Watch Dogs 2, I mean. You hope there are new guns. Apparently, they have like a 3D printer they use to make new guns. They said it near the end of their announcement program. Yeah, these trailers are low FPS. It can't just be me, because it's just video. And the video is, yep, 1080. Your body is ready. Not much they told us about, you know, I mean, it's gonna be available November 15, 2016, so it's gonna be this year. So I suppose it's like nearly complete, right? Unless they delay the game. The stream was like 10 FPS. I know. Dude. Look at that. That's crapping out so much. Oh well. Alright guys, so the game looks interesting. Watch Dogs 2 coming out November 15, 2016, this year. Yeah, we will see more. I will be live streaming a lot more E3 coverage as well. Looks like you'll be drone racing. As you can see, there's let's check out that drone racing clip. Look at that. 20 meters, 7 meters, 16 meters. Looks like you'll be racing drones. Most likely those will be side quests and stuff. That's just my guess. My best Ubisoft impersonation guess, I guess. I don't know. I wish they had more bitrate on their live stream. It's just the video looks so muddy. Downgrade too. You guys are so savage, but then again, you are correct. I really want to see if they pull it off. I want to see if they pull off San Francisco. He's taking a picture of himself. Look at that. You can take pictures of yourself like GTA 5. Yeah. All right. I do want to see more of the city as well. It is San Francisco. It is very iconic. Yeah. Yeah, Ubisoft is not good at the frame rate thing. So there you go, November 15, 2016 is the launch, and there will be more at E3. And that's the end of their live stream premiere. So that might be our end of the live stream premiere for us as well. Because what we're doing is just watching our own video. What do you think? We'll close the stream in like a few more minutes. But what do you think, guys? Interested? I'd give it a try, but you know, I'd wait for reviews first, probably. I wouldn't want to step into Watch Dogs 2. They did not announce availability, Killerfish, but I'm gonna assume, based on the graphics that I saw, I would assume it's PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I don't think they'll want to spend money on developing for Xbox 360 and PS3 anymore. It's been a while, so they might not have enough audience on the consoles for PS3, Xbox 360. Personally, I think the console industry is getting kind of toast. Watch Dogs 3 could have no end. It could be so many missions before the ending. Consoles are at a weird place right now. Consoles are at a super weird place right now. They're severely underpowered right now. Consoles are severely underpowered right now, and they have to do something. Sony and Microsoft has to do something. Yeah, PS4 could only play Watch Dogs in about 30 FPS. You're probably right. Given their optimizations are pretty bad. That's why, you know, GTA 5 on PS4 and Xbox One was so much better, because it was optimized quite a bit after it came out. This poster right here of GTA 5, this is for the Xbox 360 version of the game. I played it on last generation. That's how old that poster is. Yeah, they really need to fix the I mean, they're gonna try and fix can't wait for a PS2 graphics and game breaking glitches at silky smooth 18 FPS. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Let's hope they pull off Watch Dogs 2 when it comes out. Yeah, consoles are a really weird spot right now. I have a PS4 sitting right here, and it's severely underpowered. I mean, it doesn't even run 1080p games at 60 FPS. More often, it runs like 900p, 60 FPS when you want to play like first person at, you know. Call of Duty hasn't even improved that much. So, consoles are a weird spot. PCs are moving on to 1440p gaming or 4K gaming, 2K gaming. That's why Sony and Microsoft has, you know, they got some fire underneath their butts right now. They want to introduce the PS 4.5, PlayStation Neo, and I don't know what the name of the Xbox is for the new generation Xbox One. The upgraded Xbox One. We'll find out. E3 is going to be soon. Guys, if you want to have these kinds of discussions and format, like the live stream format like this, we will be also live streaming all of the E3 announcements, and, you know, doing these live chats as well. If you want to, you know, participate, want to stick around, we will be doing all the E3 tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Let me just check my calendar here. tomorrow is gonna be a Destiny live stream. Yes, Destiny, the newer Destiny. There you go. Destiny reveal stream will be the new version of Destiny. I don't know what version. Maybe year 2. Maybe the newest. It is the year 2 because Taken King was the last Destiny expansion, if I remember correctly, for year 1. So tomorrow we'll have a Destiny reveal for year 2. I don't know what they're calling it. They just called it Destiny stream, so we'll find out. So there you go. That is the Watch Dogs live stream and commentary. Thank you very much for being part of the stream. And we're already online for like, I don't know, almost an hour. So everybody's still on the live chat. Darren, Hoagie, everybody, Killer Queen, Akilesh, Killerfish. Who else is here? Antonio Arenas, Encrypted, the Nazareth, everybody else that I haven't. Emiliano B. What's up from Argentina, by the way? Well, thanks for Flop Dogs. I like that. Yeah, Aiden Pierce. Thanks for watching. You know, straight out from Watch Dogs 1. E3 2016 is gonna be interesting because definitely there will be some hardware announcements. Let's hope Nintendo announces some hardware as well. Half-Life 3. I don't know. Valve is very much resting on their Steam laurels right now. So anyway, that's it for our live stream. Watch Dogs 2 will be out November 15, 2016. It looks interesting. If they pull it off, San Francisco is an excellent city to, you know, it's such a visually appealing or interesting city. I hope they pull it off because, you know, I've only been to San Francisco like 2-3 times, and it's an amazing city. I mean, all of the cities are usually pretty amazing, but San Francisco is very iconic. So Aiden Pierce hacked to see this live stream. I know, man. Yeah, I hope Nintendo announces the NX. I hope Nintendo, you know, wakes up a little bit, has, you know, put some fire underneath those heels or whatever. Mario 32 and Zelda 15.9. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Alex from thetechnoclass.com. You have been watching the Watch Dogs 2 World Premiere live stream and commentary. Watch Dogs 2, interesting. We'll see. November is going to be a very interesting year. They did not announce availability on like which consoles or whatever, but I'm going to say PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PS4. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.